Hey, Jacob! Jacob! Man, what the hell was that out there? You out there by yourself not trying to say nothing?
Man, I ain't gotta say nothing to nobody. Matter of fact, didn't you two not tap in with me last week?
But Jacob.
But Jacob, nothing. Tama.
Jacob, you better lower your tone how you speaking to me and Tama.
Okay. Well, let me be very clear with you two. When it comes to Braun Strowman, I will be the last man standing. So y'all better get in where you fit in. Cause that US title, oh, I'm bringing it home to the family. And I'm gonna do it with you or without you. You know what I mean?